My name was Daniel. I lived in Chicago, USA. I wasn't rich. I worked in a small grocery store and earned just enough to support my family. One day, I met a girl named Sophia. She was kind, beautiful, and made me feel special. Slowly, we fell in love. For 3 years, she was my entire world. We talked about our future every day. She always said, one day we'll have a beautiful house and a happy family. I believed every word she said. To give her a better life, I worked 2 jobs. Sometimes I slept only 3 hours a night. People told me, you're working too hard. But I always smiled and replied, I'm doing it for Sophia. I even gave up my dream of going to college because I was saving money for our future and our wedding. Then one day, Sophia started changing. Her messages became shorter. Her calls became less frequent. Whenever I asked what was wrong, she would say, nothing. I'm just busy. But deep inside, I knew something was changing. One evening, I bought flowers and decided to surprise her. When I arrived at a restaurant downtown, my heart stopped. Sophia was sitting with another man. They were holding hands and laughing together. The flowers slipped from my hands. At that moment, it felt like my whole world was falling apart. That night, I called her. With tears in my eyes, I asked, who is he? After a long silence, she replied, Daniel, I'm sorry. I asked again, do you love him? And she softly answered, yes. That single word destroyed 3 years of dreams. Everything I sacrificed, everything I worked for, suddenly felt meaningless. A few days later, she left me completely. No goodbye, no explanation, just gone. For months, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I felt empty inside. But one day, I looked in the mirror and realized something. If I can work this hard for someone else, why can't I work this hard for myself? So I started over. I studied at night and worked during the day. Slowly, my life began to change. 5 years later, I owned my own successful business. One afternoon, I unexpectedly saw Sophia again. She looked at me with tears in her eyes. Then she said, I made the biggest mistake of my life. But this time, I didn't cry because the man she broke years ago no longer existed. I simply smiled and walked away. For the first time in years, I felt free.